Hey YouTube, Martin Hevesy here. Welcome to my new channel, Cellular and Wireless Unmasked. Again, my name is Martin Hevesy. You can find my experience on LinkedIn. I've got 20 plus years in the wireless industry. I've worked for the big operators, I have worked for integrators, I have worked for design shops, I've worked for installation firms, customer service, system design, optimization, and an engineer by trade. And what I want to do with this series is talk about all the different things that make our wireless networks so amazing and so great, and kind of take that complexity and break it down into small chunks so we can all learn together about how they actually work, what all the funky acronyms mean, and basically just learn together. And I want to share that 20 plus years of experience with you, so when I leave this planet, I don't take this knowledge with me, I share it with you. So let's go ahead and get started with today's topic. MVNOs. What are they? How do they work? And why should you care? In the simplest terms, an MVNO is a mobile virtual network operator. What does each of those mean? Mobile obviously means your mobile devices. They are virtual, meaning they have no network, it's all virtual. How do you sell a car without a car? I'll tell you. So their network is virtual, right? By network I mean a series of cellular towers and transmitters inside in building systems, and all the different things that compromise a network. And the operators you typically see who are titled MVNOs are Next10 Wireless, Straight Talk Wireless, Xfinity Mobile, Virgin, Boost, Cricket, Metro. You've probably heard of some of these. There's over 1,000 worldwide, and there's about 100 plus here in the United States. So these are some of the most popular. You may be using one, you may not, but really, the MVNO is another option for the end user. And if they're virtual, meaning they have no network, why would you choose an MVNO over the big three, over the Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile? I'm going to explain to you why you might want to consider one. The MVNOs typically use the same networks as AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile. Now, AT&T and Verizon and T-Mobile may charge you $100 a month. You can go to one of these MVNOs, get the same network for $50 a month. Sounds like a pretty good deal, right? Let's talk about that a little bit deeper. So on the big carriers, $100 a month gets you so many minutes, so much data, all the different things that go into their plan. You're spending $100 a month and you're getting that top-notch AT&T, Verizon, or T-Mobile experience. So if you pay $50 a month, go with Metro, go with Boost, go with Xfinity, are you getting less because you're paying less, or are you getting the same? It's a little bit complicated, so let's look at it deeper. What you're getting is the same network. In the case like Xfinity Mobile, they have Wi-Fi hotspots all over the place. Your phone will automatically jump to those when needed, but it'll fall back to the Verizon network. Straight Talk and Next10, Virgin and Boost were owned by Sprint. They're now part of T-Mobile. Metro used to be a standalone network. Now it's part of the T-Mobile family. And Cricket is now owned by AT&T. So if you're on an MVNO, you're paying less money, but you're getting unlimited data at $50 a month. Your neighbor is paying $100 a month and they're not getting unlimited. So how again does that work? So what they do is the MVNOs buy huge chunks of data, huge chunks of airtime directly from the wireless carriers. So AT&T will sell one of the MVNOs massive amounts of data, massive amounts of airtime at a huge discount. Whenever you buy something in large quantities, you get a better discount. It's the Costco model. We buy 1,000 million chickens and we sell them to you at a discount. We sell everything in bulk and you get a better deal. It's the same here. The MVNOs buy minutes, buy data at the gigantic packages from the big three, and then they sell them to you and I at a discount. So are there drawbacks to going with an MVNO? There can be, so check your contract to make sure your plan fits your wireless needs. One of the things that the big three will do to make sure that you're going to pay $100 a month versus $50 a month is they will restrict some of their premier speeds or premier services like 5G until you go to the full carrier and not with the MVNOs. They also might restrict your phone, your mobile device, to an older model or only give you limited offerings on the MVNO to encourage you to come over direct to the carrier and again, spend your 100 versus 50. So really there's a great value with MVNOs, but they can come with drawbacks, again the throttling, and again the limited device selection. So check your plan and make sure if you are going to go with an MVNO that it meets your wireless needs. A lot of their plans are unlimited. And what does that mean when we say unlimited? Is the data really unlimited? Yes and no. A lot of the plans do include unlimited data, but at the premier offerings, your 5G, your 4G, it's typically a set amount. You'll get 1 gig, 2 gig, 3 gig at the premier offerings. And once you cross that threshold from watching movies, listening to music, doing all the things these amazing devices can do, you'll then get throttled down to 3G or 2G or worse. It just depends on your plan. Read your contract, the devil's in the details. Okay, so another term that's associated with MVNOs is the term prepaid. What does that mean? So typical in the wireless industry a few years ago, when you had your wireless plan, you signed a contract, it was for X amount of months or years, and you got an allocation of minutes or data. At the end of that month, that billing cycle, they would send you a bill. Hey, you use so many minutes, you use so much data. If you go over your plan or use too many peak minutes, or if you remember all those different things they factored in, they would send you a bill. If you were under your plan, here's your bill amount. If you're over, here's all the different adders that you might find in your plan, and that's your postpaid. You pay for it after you use the services. Most of your MVNOs have what's called a prepaid amount. So when the month starts, you pay your $35, your $50, your $70 a month. That's what you pay at the beginning of the month. That's why they call that prepaid. It's typically month to month, no contract. You can quit anytime. There's no penalty. That's why they call these services prepaid versus traditional cellular contracts with the big three are postpaid. End of the month, you get your bill, post. MVNOs, you pay when the month starts, pre. There you go. Now, I have these color-coded, these MVNOs, X10, Straight Talk, Xfinity. They're more independent. These guys here in purple, Virgin, Boost, Cricket, Metro, are owned and operated by the big three carriers. Again, Virgin and Boost were owned by Sprint, now they're T-Mobile. Metro was its own, now it's owned by T-Mobile. Cricket is owned and operated by AT&T. So really, are the MVNOs a good deal for you? It depends on your needs, but for most people, you can really get a good value by going to an MVNO instead of going straight to the wireless carriers. It just depends on your needs. Check your contract, check your plan, look at the details, read the small print, and I hope today's chat helped you learn with me about our amazing wireless networks. For more information about Martin Hevesy, find me on LinkedIn. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them in the comment section. And please look forward for future videos. Subscribe anytime. Thank you.